You can't convince me this is not a setup. No way. I'll never believe it. I'll never fall for it. Unbelievable. Much like the NBA Finals. Now, this may be an unpopular opinion, but sure, maybe the final score and the ultimate winning team may be potentially negotiable. We'll just say that, negotiable. I will say that how many games that the finals will go, whether it be 4 or 7, I think that is predetermined by the powers that be. So much so that I would be willing to bet that if we all collectively decided to avoid the polls, I bet you news reports and data would still come out showing the closely run race between the candidates, not realizing that we all decided not to participate and that we actually tricked them into revealing how they manipulate the data and lie on a regular basis. That'll never happen because unfortunately we all can't come together and work as a unified front towards producing something that would actually be good and great for this country and ultimately the world, as we are the strongest, we are the leader, we are a superpower that unfortunately to this day has slowly begun to tuck its tail between his or her, them or they's legs and allowed other countries to slowly take over, silence us, smother us, wipe us out, and basically let everybody else know that we mean nothing. Our money means nothing. The dollar means nothing. This current presidency and administration and White House, it means nothing. Unless, when you really think about it, they're the ones doing it all. And then that would really blow your mind. Speaking of which, this video today is brought to you by the nuts in the White House. Yes. Although there's not much that we can really do, maybe in an effort to clean up the situation, we could maybe apply some form of solution to clean their act up and get things back on track. At least I know here at home, my wife really does appreciate it when we clean the nuts. So maybe we need to do that. Get these nuts cleaned up. But either way, today is a new day. Today is Friday. I don't know what day you're going to watch this. I don't know what day I'm going to upload it. But either way, I appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for hitting the like button. I really, really appreciate that. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for sharing these videos. Thanks for engaging in the chat section and comment section down below. I got some really cool stuff that I want to share with you guys. I'm going to get Squirrel Tribe, my wife, together with me on a video later today and discuss a lot of things. We're going to discuss a lot of issues. Natural gas issue up in New York. We're going to discuss the trucking issue across the country. Hope none of you guys watching are truck drivers or owner operators or semi-truck class A licensed drivers, maybe even some class Bs, depending. And ultimately, it's not going to be good news for you and your income. We're going to talk about the jobs market in general, especially from the standpoint of being a creator, being a social media influencer, and how much money you make in comparison to typical jobs as creating content, posting videos on YouTube, being on TikTok. Social media is not a real job, yet pays more than most real jobs. And then this can create conflict and negativity and animosity amongst the viewers who are had their feelings hurt by the creators, the content creators, not only sharing their stories and sharing their lives, but ultimately sharing their success with those who have not had the ability to achieve that. More so, not because they lack the opportunity and resources, but more because they just are lazier and refuse to get up, go out, try, take a chance, utilize technology and every option that may be available, have conversations, discussions, connect, network. And then also we need to talk about, what was the other one? Mortgages, rent rates, eviction rates, foreclosure rates, tax shelters like the Walton family. I got a lot of information I want to bring you guys about tax shelters from the Walton family and how they have solidified their future for multiple generations to come, where we're in an age now where some people will say, you know what? I don't like you. I've watched your channel since it started last year and it's grown, and I watched every video, but today I don't like you because you have money, and now I know you have money because you've worked to get that money, and now you're buying things that I cannot, so I no longer like you. I don't like your message. I don't like you anymore because of that. Fast forward a generation or two, families like the Walton family, other rich and wealthy families like them, are going to fall into the same category. Worse than now. Right now, they got Walmart hanging over their head because they're such a massive conglomerate that controls the economy and the consumer market so well, next to Amazon and Bezos and Jassy now being brought into that. But 1 to 2 generations down the road, it's going to be even worse because their families, particularly white families, are doing this. White families and their financial advisors and their tax planners and their succession planners. Black people don't know what succession is, okay? They don't even know what that word means. I bet you you can go and ask 9 out of 10 dentists and they'll recommend Colgate. But you ask 9 out of 10 black people what succession means, they're not going to have a clue, okay? And they are working on these plans. So 1 to 2 generations down the road, these families are not even going to have to work at all, let alone social media, content creation, posting a YouTube video, making money on TikTok. That's not a real job. It's going to be even worse because these families have worked, they have invested, they have planned and strategized moving forward so that in the future, their kids, great grandkids, they don't even have to say, I don't have a real job, because they're going to be set from the start. And folks, basically what it boils down to is if you're not doing these things or have had these things done for you already and are not planning on doing them for your kids and your kids' kids and future generations, then the simple fact of the matter is that at the end of the day, if you're not using your money, more importantly your time, wisely in a way in which it's going to produce exponentially, making money while you sleep, then the outcome is inevitable. I'm not even going to say it. Comment down below. I tell you what, if you don't know how to make money while you sleep, ultimately you're going to end up doing what? If you know the answer to that, go ahead and comment on hit me up on IG and drop a comment on my last post if you know the answer to that question. If you don't learn how to make money while you sleep, you'll ultimately end up doing what? And I tell you what, I'm going to pick the first 2 to answer this correctly and upload or comment on my last upload on Instagram. I'll pick the first 2 and I'm going to give you guys something real special, okay? Not only that, but go check out the video on Patreon. Somebody asked me, where are you putting this video? The video that we had yesterday with Michelle and I, we got a little heated. And I don't think it's suitable for this platform. So I put it on Patreon. If you're asking, that's where it is. Check out the links on Instagram, you'll find it. And basically, we've got a collection of content, videos, exclusive footage, from a variety of different events between the two of us that literally cannot be shown here. I'll just leave it at that. So if you want to see it, that's where it's at. That's where I'm going to be putting it. And you may be pleasantly surprised at what we end up putting there. That gives you a greater look into who we are, our lives, what we do, what we enjoy, how we enjoy each other's time. And also, I think that's, anyway, I'll just leave it at that. You go check it out. You comment down below. Let me know what you think. Comment on Patreon. You can comment on there too. Hit me up on Instagram. Remember, my last upload, if you know the answer, comment, and I'm gonna hook up the first 2 people to get it right. And then also, I'm gonna work on, I've got like an hour and a half worth of footage from the homestead that we visited yesterday, 101 acre homestead here in Florida, with a straight up underground bunker, prepper, bomb shelter, bug out, off grid, sustainable life system underground for weeks, months even, depending on your food and fuel supply. And I'm going to work on condensing that and bringing that package to you guys. And ultimately, that property is going for sale. That's the coolest part about it. So you could potentially own it. Granted, it's a couple mil, but no big deal. Because the cool part about it is if you have poor credit or not so great credit, then you'll have a lower mortgage rate on it because the Biden administration is subsidizing bad credit with good credit. So the people with good credit will ultimately pay the mortgages, those with bad credit. So there you have it. So we'll end that on a high note. Until next time, you guys take care. Be safe. See you real soon. Bye. But I want water to my name. Tide ain't coming yet. But I want water to my name. I wanna drown inside this. I wanna drown inside this. Go down an eye, like I captain. I never had a vibe this vibrant. And also shiny with that 3-eye vision. Take this moment, I'ma die inside it. I am pariah, I am Mariah. Words they carry, don't trust the silence. Gotta fill it all up, like to my phone screen, ultraviolet. This ultraviolence, probably need more milk, but it all spilled. Sit with my guilt inside it. Temper, don't throw a tantrum. Throw words at random, make an anthem. Spin game like frisbee, make it happen. Act like I'm not trapped in the swelling wave. Tide ain't coming yet, but I want water to my name. Tide ain't coming yet, but I want water to my name. For a low tide, pray for a low tide. I pray for a low tide. I pray for a low tide. I play the role, I'm a people pleaser. Who I am got lost in the speaker tweeter. Teeter-totter tween neo-soul prima donna and basic tweeter fodder. See and saw it like it's all past lives.